Hi, I'm Ryan, and aka on YouTube, the boy who ticks. So I thought if I'm going to start a channel up properly, maybe it'd be interesting if you guys knew a little bit about me. Fuck off, and a bit of my story. Suck my stallion dick. So yeah. So as I just mentioned, I'm Ryan. I'm 21 years old, and I love turtles. Turtle soup! That I'm sure I'll probably do a video about soon. And also, the main importance on doing this channel and video is to talk about my Tourettes. So get yourself comfortable. I'm sure we'll be here for a while. Kind of lost track to what I was saying there. This video is going to be mainly about what's my life been like. Yay! Fuck off! Handling these ticks. And also I want to set up a channel where I can voice my opinions and say about my life, but also to have a bit of fun. Also to do some of these weird challenges that are on YouTube. Hopefully get people to realise that that people with Tourette's are not broken. We're just creative in our own little way. Yay! So my story started when I was 15. Fucking hell, I feel loud. Oh cunt! And it started with this pounding headache, and I mean it was pounding. And I was at school. And I was doing a drama piece. I thought I'd get over this bit. And then when I'd done my piece, I said, "Yay! Fuck off!" Didn't say that. I said to my drama teacher, well, maybe it's time I need to go to the medical room because I can't handle this headache. It's too much. It's not out. It's out of this world. The feeling was painful. It's like somebody got a wrench and just crushed it. My skull between it. Fuck off! And yeah, I sat in the medical room for about half an hour, and then this feeling just like went. And then give it 15 minutes later, my head started ticking. It was probably the scariest moment in my life, to be fair, because it just felt like as if it wasn't my head that I was moving. It felt like somebody else was doing it for me. And yeah, it all started from there, the complications and dickhead! The whole fuck off! Butterflies with wings! Of course they have wings. The whole complications all started there. So obviously I went to the doctors. They played around with the idea of having tics, and maybe it was this one-off thing, maybe it was the stress of my exams, and fuck off! Cross-eyed bastard! And yeah. So they just put it down to stress, and I had to have months off of school because of the stress, and you had to take work home from school. And it was all too much. It was all too much. So the last 2 years of my school life was ridiculous because not only did my head tick, fuck off, I then started to introduce these full body tics, and they weren't nice, and what the doctors classed as alien hand syndrome, where this hand would like to grab onto things and punch things, and people, even strangers in the street, were looking at me as if I was trying to hit them when I wasn't. And that put me in a dark place because I felt far from and my social life was being affected at that point because I felt as if why would anyone want to hang around with somebody that was acting weird. I wanted to be normal. I was a teenager and I just wanted to be me. But yeah, after the whole head ticking incident, it stopped. It did stop, and it was the best moment in my life at that point. But like I said, it evolved into them full body tics, which looked like seizures. And they were absolutely horrendous. I mean, I was awake during... Fuck off! During all this, I was it felt as if somebody used my body as a puppet, and it just felt awful. Fuck off! I started calling it my demon, because it would leave me exhausted, and I started pulling this exorcist pose that I can't really show on there because it's painful. But yeah, it was a horrible time in my life. So from 15 to 16 is when I started developing my head tics and my full body seizures. After all these things started flaring up, like the full body tics, I went to the doctors and they consulted me to a neurologist, and this neurologist couldn't find anything. They actually managed to find a brain, but there was nothing wrong with it, which was a surprise because I always thought that I was messed up or I didn't have a brain anyway. And fuck off, dickhead! Charity for badgers with sore feet. Suck my stallion dick. And where was I? Out of consultant, that was it. And they turned around and they couldn't find anything, so they just put me on antidepressants. They put me on another drug that I was allergic to, that my dad said looked like a dog. My tongue swelled up that much. Again, another scary moment. So from fuck off, the ages 16 to 21, every other month or so I would have this bout of what I now know as a tic attack, but at the time it was a seizure and I was awake for it all. And then come February this year, my life changed big time, because with all the other stuff and my head tics gone, I just had the odd bout. I could fit in. Nobody knew, no one had to know except from the people that had witnessed it. I wasn't that person that walked down the street shouting like I am now. I woke up one February feeling a bit weird, and went to work, and all I can describe is that my brain had a mental breakdown. I went scatty and everything, and then the next day I woke up and I was swearing. It's hard for me to kind of talk because it put my confidence down. And I was never that sort of person. Never the sort of person to have that low confidence. Fuck off, I had the best upbringing. And it hit me hard. It was a shock, because now I'm back to square one. I'm now back to that teenager with the shaking head, but with worse. Fuck off, dickhead! And it's affected me big time. It really has. It's not nice. I get looks at in the street. I get people feeling sorry for me, or people thinking that I'm just this misbehaving 21-year-old. I'm not. I try and behave myself as well as anybody, but it's not nice. I've had to go back through consultants. Dickhead! And then 2 months ago, they've turned around and they said maybe I've had it since I was 15. Right. Because then maybe my head tics and all that, I've got an atypical evolution, so it didn't form as it typically does. So a bit of a special case. Fuck off. But I think the main thing that it's affected me is the way I can be around my godson. I mean, he's 5. I can't even take him out to the park or the town on my own anymore. I feel as if I can't be a good influence to him at times because I'm swearing all the time. And that hits home. That hits home a lot. Dickhead. And also, I can't even prepare my own meals anymore. I have to get my partner to cook, to try and get me to cook dinner. I can't wash up because of the knives. Because I have managed to somehow get forks and try stabbing myself. And this is what people don't get. Fuck off! That Tourette's isn't just the swearing or the yay, the vocal. Tourette's can be different. It differs from person to person, and that's what I want to try and get across. This is that. Yes, it can be fun, but there's people out there that have it to the point where they can't even live on their own. They need somebody there, and the fact that you have to explain yourself to people all the time, everywhere you go to a shop and you're swearing at the counter, you have to say sorry for your behaviour, even though it's not your fault. And this is what my aim of my videos and my channel is going to be. Fuck off! It's going to be, I want to raise awareness, I want to battle this, I want people to know that they're not the only ones out there like I was a good few months ago when all my big problems started. I want to start creating groups. I want people to watch these videos and realise that we are normal people. Tourette's has a massive fuck off! Stigma around it. And suck the stallion dick. Yay! And it needs to be scratched. It needs to be. We're not people that are misbehaving. We're not trying to get attention. Most people with Tourette's just want to slink into the background because it's the worst attention you can have. And I've seen people that have kept their tics in so much that they've hurt themselves for it. It hurts when you're trying to suppress a tic. It hurts. It's like this burning sensation. Like you just need to get it out. It's hard to explain, really, to anybody that hasn't got it, but it needs to come out. And if you keep it in, it kills you. Really, it's like, it hurts me when I'm walking around town. I don't want people to look at me, so I keep them in, and I make this noise. Fuck off! And even that, I don't get it, the full tic out, and it hurts. It does. It's weird to explain. It's really weird to explain. So like I said, the aim of my channel and my videos is to have a bit of fun with this. Fuck off! Not make it light-hearted, but make people aware of what Tourette's is. That it isn't just this comical value of people swearing in public and not being able to help it. I want people to know and get to know me. And I feel if you get to know me, you'll be able to understand a whole big of a variety of people, because there's a lot of people out there that suffer with this, and there's a lot of people that can do with the understanding from normal people. So fuck off. Cheers for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you soon, and we'll get this great ball of fun rolling.